Hey, good morning. Time for another message of the day. I'm going to share a story with you that I actually had the opportunity to share with someone just a couple of days ago. It's an old story. You've probably heard it many times, but I might add a little bit of a twist to it. There's an old legend that goes like this. There was a man who was a woodcutter, and he was looking for a job. He was not just any ordinary woodcutter. He was like an excellent woodcutter. So he goes to this man who owned a lot of timber, and the gentleman gave him a job. The conditions were great. The pay was good. So he goes out the first day with his axe, and he chops down 12 trees. Well, the next day he goes out with the same zeal and vigor and fire in his belly, and he was only able to chop down 10. And day by day, that number declined till one day he only chopped down a single tree. So he goes to the landowner, and he said, "Sir," he goes, "I must apologize. I must be getting weak or something because I just can't seem to chop down the amount of trees that I once chopped down." The landowner said, "When was the last time you stopped to sharpen your axe?" And the woodcutter said, "I don't have time to sharpen my axe. I've got to cut wood." Now think about that for just a minute. In life, we go so hard that sometimes we don't stop long enough to sharpen our axe. And in those cases, we lose sight of the things that are really important, being our faith, family, health, friendships. There's so many things that make us who we are. Yet it's so easy to take them for granted when we don't simply stop long enough to sharpen our axe. And in those times when we do that, we become dull and lose our effectiveness. So no matter how busy life is, how busy your schedule may be, you've got to plan time to stop long enough to refresh yourself, sharpen your axe, and give your life meaning again. This same person I was sharing this with, I remember her looking at me now, she goes, "I sure hope my life gets better. It certainly can't get much worse." And this is the way I left her. I said, "Don't hope your life gets better. You decide that it will."